I wanted to ask you, was playing soft and slow, was that a conscious reaction at all to hardcore?
Um, yeah, somewhat. I mean, like I said, kind of back in 92, 93, there was sort of this explosion of alternative music, and a lot of it was really based around grunge and kind of post-Nirvana and this sort of louder, um, a little bit still kind of, I don't want to say macho, but just sort of a little bit of like, "Rah," and kind of fueled by a little bit of the physicality and the volume of hardcore. And I don't know, we weren't necessarily like, fuck that shit, we're gonna do something else, or it wasn't so much that we didn't like that and we wanted to be counter to that, or that we wanted to destroy hardcore or anything like that. I think it was just more just like, okay, I mean, we've kind of been talking about this minimal music and sort of the tension of, I think by then I had seen a show like Beat Happening, which is really skeletal, uh, and kind of disturbing in how minimal it was. And there was something about that kind of was informing, like, wow, okay, I know there's this music going on and everybody's really into it, and I'm into it too. But there's something kind of a next level kind of contrary a little bit, and almost kind of borderline uncomfortable about someone who's doing something minimal. And then the idea of playing soft kind of even was like, whoa, man, people are going to be this is going to be so uncomfortable for people who came to the show wanting to get their brains blown out, you know. And so yeah, it was there kind of at the formation of the band, but then as we would do shows and sort of realize that, wait a minute, this is kind of our contrary superpower here, because we would get, that's what people would react to. I mean, the minimalism, the sort of the ethereal, the harmonies, and whatever was just us kind of doing us, but the quietness and the slowness and sort of really quickly realizing how that would divide people. Like some people would just, we would get really adverse reactions from some people, and something about that was appealing and kind of fueled us a little bit and gave us this sense of like, oh no, we're out here making something that's challenging and and uh and in many, yeah, those first few years with Low, it was the quietness was sort of the blade that we would wield. Like I said, we would get sometimes just really hostile reactions